because you can actually reflect on your behavior, and it's not every day what someone else has done to you. Sometimes you need to sit down and actually reflect on yourself. So it's like therapy, but it's free.
It's not what I say, it's what I'm doing and how I'm doing it. Without faith, it's impossible to please Him, but faith without works is dead.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Hope you guys are good and welcome back to another episode. It's just going to be about journaling today, guys, so get your pen and paper ready because let's get into it. Firstly, I'm going to start off by saying there's no right or wrong way to journal. Like, there isn't any specific right or wrong way to do it, should I say. Like, I know some people, like, they just write their feelings, they just write about their day. Like, I feel like journaling can be like a diary. It can be what you learn about yourself, what you learn about the day. It can literally be anything. It's a journal for a reason. There is no specific way to do it, but the way that I do it, I will share it with you guys. The reasons why I journal, I feel like writing down my thoughts, my feelings, my emotions help me to get through life. And also, I feel like genuinely writing down things and reading it back, I feel like it helps me be thankful and grateful for how far I've come. I've got two to three journals. The first one is a gratitude journal, which I try my best. Like, I don't always do it, but I try my best. Like, when I wake up or before I sleep, I try to write down, like, just be thankful, things I'm grateful for, things I'm thankful for. And the reason why I started doing this was because I saw a quote and it said that imagine if the only thing you have left is what you thank God for. And it made me realize that, hold on a minute, I haven't been thanking God a lot for things. Like, obviously when I pray, I start off by thanking God, but just when I'm going about my day, just when I'm doing normal things, just little things, I should still be grateful for it. Like, I feel like people don't realize how much it is. Like, people don't realize the privilege they have just by breathing. Like, there are people in the hospital that are struggling to breathe. They have to be attached to machines, stuff like that. Even the little things, some people don't have that. Having a gratitude journal helps me just to be grateful. My main journal, that's literally like my main thing, is like my diary entry. So I write everything in there. I just write down things that I feel like it helps me to grow. Like, if I'm feeling a certain type of emotion that I just don't understand how I'm feeling, I write it down, and then maybe when I read it over, I'm like, oh, I was feeling like this. Makes sense. It's good to reflect on, okay, I was feeling like this in the past. Now I've actually grown from this. We love growth. We love to see growth, don't we? Yeah. So yeah, I feel like that really helps as well. Also, one thing I highly recommend to do, like, even if you're not going to write in your journal every single day, one thing I highly recommend is to, at the start of the week, the start of the month, the start of the year, end of the week, end of the month, end of the year, to always write, to write in your journal. So at the start of the week, I literally write like how I want my week to go, prophesy over my week, you know, what I'm expecting to do during the week, just things I want to achieve, or just how I want it to go, you know, I want it to go smoothly. Just, I write it down. End of the week, I reflect over, like, how my week has gone, what I could have done better, or I could have, maybe I reacted to something that was not necessary to react to, what I could have done better, what I should have improved on, what I did really well as well. Because, like, you have to give yourself credit as well, you know. Genuinely feel like it helps, like, because you can actually reflect on your behavior, and it's not every day what someone else has done to you. Sometimes you need to sit down and actually reflect on yourself. So that really helps as well. I get like questions on Pinterest. I save them on my board. If you're not on Pinterest, you can literally check on Google. I get questions which I use to ask myself questions. So it can be like, I don't know, there's some childhood ones, there's some different type of questions. There's monthly questions, so like, how's my week going? What could I have done better? What made me upset this week? Like, just questions to ask yourself. It's like therapy, but it's free. I've never been to therapy before, so I don't really know how therapy goes. But based on what I've had in TikTok, based on the therapists I've seen on TikTok, it's journaling is basically like self-therapy, but it's free and you can literally read it over and over and over again. So yeah, I do like end of month reflection. So even if I don't get to do like end of week, I do end of month That one is a must. That one it's just a must. I do end of month reflections. If I don't get to write it down on my journal, I use it on my notes and then go back to write it down on my journal. But I feel like it's good to do monthly reflections and not like yearly, because a lot happens in a year. So why are you just gonna wait till the end of the year before you do all your reflections? Like, no, end of month. Like, each month has different vibe to it. I feel like, at least each month has different vibe. Each month different things happen. Each week different things happen. So why wait till like a year before you do monthly reflection, before you do like a whole year reflection? So I do end of month reflections in my journal. I write that down as well. So I literally name it end of month reflection. Maybe it's August, January, February, whichever one month we're in. I name it that and I write it down. It's good. Highly recommend. If I said I highly recommend, well, if I haven't, highly recommend. Obviously, I do like yearly. After monthly, you do yearly reflection as well. Just to, how do you want this year to go type of thing. Like, how was last year, if you can remember. So usually I have to read back my end of month reflections that I did like during that year so I can read it back. To be honest, I only started journaling in 2021. Yeah. So, but I haven't done it in depth. I feel like I used to just do it on like a really surface level, but now I'm proper like getting into it, like proper going deep with it. So it's good. It's good on this side. Come to this side. But yeah, I feel like yearly reflection as well. So I just read over like my monthly reflection. Then it helps to know, okay, this is what I struggled with. This is what I need to improve on. This is what I did really well and I need to continue doing this. Read any books that you feel like can help you or you're gaining some wisdom for it. Write it down in your journal. Like, your journal doesn't have to be only about how your day went. It can be about how your day went. I write about how my day went. Like, who's gonna tell me off for it? Also write what you learned during your day. Maybe something just popped into your mind. You can write that down as well. So how you're feeling, write it down. Write it down. One thing I would say, I know I said there is no right or wrong way to journal, but one thing I would say is that don't journal with the mentality that someone's going to read your journal, because if you do, you will be scared to write down things, like to write things down, because you're going to be like, someone might read this. Oh my days, I don't want someone to know this, that and the other. Don't think about it like that. That's the biggest mistake. You need to let go. Like, don't think someone's reading this. This is just you and yourself. This is just you reflecting, you and your past. Literally, don't think of someone's going to read it. No, don't do that. Right. Sometimes write without thinking. Like, sometimes I do that. Like, when I'm very overwhelmed, I just be writing. Don't lift your pen off the paper. Just keep writing and let it out. But yeah, don't think someone's going to read your journal, because I feel like when you think someone's going to read your journal, it makes it really hard to be vulnerable in your journal. It makes it really hard to think about what to write as well. Like, it makes it really hard to try write stuff down. So yeah, don't be thinking that, oh, what if someone reads my, keep it where so no one's going to see it then. That's all I have for journaling. Personally, I would just say, let it out. Like, if there's one thing you learn from today, let it all out. Don't think someone's going to read it. And do reflections as well. So yeah, get your questions from Pinterest. Like, come on now. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, comment, share and subscribe. And yeah, go get a journal. Like, as soon as I finish this, as soon as you finish watching this, just go and get yourself a journal. Order one, go to the shops, whatever. Maybe not go to the shops because it's really cold and you probably don't want to be outside. But it's fine, order one, let it come and start your journal journey. So, oh, journal journey, JJ. Anyways, yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video and I shall see you guys very soon.
It's not what I say, it's what I'm doing and how I'm doing it. Without faith, it's impossible to please Him, but faith without works is dead.